In the crowded streets of Mumbai, a blind musician who had nothing but his guitar met a girl whose voice changed his life forever.
He never saw her face, but he loved her with all his heart. Every evening, a blind young man named Karun sat near a busy railway bridge in Mumbai, singing old Hindi songs with his guitar. People passed him every day without noticing him. Some gave coins, most ignored him. But Karun continued singing because music was the only happiness in his lonely world. One rainy evening, while Karun was singing, a soft female voice suddenly joined him. Her voice was beautiful and calming. Karun smiled in surprise.
"You sing better than me," the girl laughed softly.
Her name was Myra.
From that day, she visited him every evening after work, and together, they sang Bollywood songs while crowds gathered around them. Slowly, Karun began waiting for her voice more than anything else. Days turned into months. Myra brought tea for him every evening and described the world he couldn't see. The sunset, the rain, the colors of the city lights. Karun listened carefully to every word. One evening, he finally confessed,
"I may never see your face, but your voice became the most beautiful thing in my life."
Myra smiled, but tears filled her eyes.
Because she was hiding a painful secret.
Myra had a serious heart disease.
Doctors warned her that she needed expensive treatment quickly, but she never told Karun. Every evening, despite her pain, she still came to sing beside him, because being with him made her feel alive.
One night, Karun shared his biggest dream.
"Karun,
"Doctors once said there's a surgery that might help me see again, but I could never afford it." Myra became silent. That night, she made a heartbreaking decision. The next evening, Myra never came. Karun waited for hours in the rain.
days passed, then weeks, but she never returned. Still, every evening, Karun sat at the same bridge hoping to hear her voice again.
His songs became sadder with every passing day.
One afternoon, a hospital contacted Karun.
An anonymous person had paid for his eye surgery.
Months later, after the operation, doctors removed the bandages from his eyes. For the first time in his life, Karun saw light. He cried with happiness.
But there was only one person he wanted to see.
Myra. Karun searched across Mumbai for months. Streets where they once sang together, but nobody knew where she was. Finally, a nurse from the hospital gave him a small box containing a voice recorder.
With shaking hands, Karun pressed play. Myra's weak voice filled the room.
"Karun, if you're hearing this, your surgery was successful." Karun froze.
"Myra."
"I used all my treatment money to pay for your operation."
Tears rolled down his face. "Myra, I wanted at least one of us to see the world."
Karun began crying uncontrollably.
"Myra."
"When you finally see the sunset, smile for me."
Karun later discovered that Myra had died months earlier.
Heartbroken, he returned to the railway sadly.
I stand alone in the darkness, searching for a sign, begging the